All right.
Unmuted. Those of you that are watching, little double dose of bread today too. 5 o'clock.
Yes. It's 5:15.
5:15. You have a feed you 5:15? 6. You have a meeting at 6? More of an appointment rather than a meeting. Yeah, I have a meeting too. It's called bath time.
All right. Happy Monday, everyone. My name is Mo,
I'm Buzz. And I'm Brad.
and today we're going to do a 45-minute power and or grounded flow, depending on how you want to go today. I'll be giving some cues. I'll stay grounded. Brad and Buzz will do some of the power moves if you want to make things a little bit more challenging throughout your practice today. So like we typically do, let's start in child's pose. Mounts of your big toes together. Knees can be as wide as you like. Press your hips back as far as is comfortable. Just take a moment to connect with your mat and with your breath. Take 2 more breaths. In through your nose, slow exhale out through your mouth. And on your next inhale, come up on all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and we'll take ourselves through 4 cat-cows. Your cat stretch, pull your belly button in and up. Tuck your tailbone under, round your shoulders, drop the crown of your head toward your mat. After your 4th cat stretch, pause in stillness. Lift your right arm and your left leg up so they're parallel to the floor. Plug your hip and your shoulder in, pull the belly button in. And now take the arm and the leg out toward the corners of the mat. Come back to the center, release. Left arm, right leg, extend, flexing your foot, spreading your fingers. Go out to the corners, come back in, and release. Inhale, curl your toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Press into the palms of your hands, soften your knees, drop your heels a little closer to the earth. And now walk your dog out, slowly bending into one knee and dropping the other heel. Pause in stillness. Come up on the balls of your feet. Drop both heels to your right side. Come back to the center. Drop your heels to the left. Come back to the center. Drop your heels. Toe heel your feet together. Inhale, lift your right leg up high. Drop the leg to hip height. Bend the knee and open. Lifting your knee toward the sky. Peek underneath your right arm. And release. Inhale, left leg comes up. Drop the leg to hip height, bend the knee and open. Knee up, peek underneath the left arm, and release. Walk your hands back to your toes. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Grab opposite elbows. Inhale. Exhale, hanging ragdoll. Press into the four corners of your feet. Knees are soft. Crown of your head being pulled down toward your mat. Maybe sway from side to side. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. Release your elbows, toe heel your feet together, roll up one vertebra at a time, all the way rolling your shoulders back. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on shins. Walk out, downward facing dog, and breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Drop to your knees, lower all the way down to the mat. 2 cobras. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Again. Child's pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for a breath. Step your right foot between your hands, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise, high mountain. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back. Downward facing dog. Breathe. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Drop to your knees, lower all the way down to the mat. Bring your hands out a little wider than the mat. Come to spider tip fingers. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Exhale, drop your right shoulder to the mat. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left shoulder. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Press back, child's pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. High mountain, reach. Fold. Halfway lift. Step back, downward facing dog. Pull the shoulders away from your ears. Press your hips toward the back of the room. Shift forward, high plank. Lower all the way down to the mat. 2 cobras. Press into the tops of your feet. Child's pose. Take a full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps between your hands, followed by your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. High mountain, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, high plank. We'll go through our first vinyasa. Shift forward, chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, followed by your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair pose. Knees behind your toes. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. High plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. On your inhale, right leg lifts. Stretch it up high. Step the right foot through. Warrior one. Seal the outside of your left foot. Hands to the mat, vinyasa, or you can go straight back to downward facing dog. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, left leg lifts. Stretch it up high. Step the left foot through, warrior one. Bend into the left knee. Vinyasa. Take a full breath in, full breath out. Now step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Fold. Halfway lift, extend, vinyasa. On your inhale, right leg lifts. Drop the leg to hip height. Bend the knee and open. Step the right foot through, warrior one. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Inhale, left leg lifts. Drop the leg to hip height. Bend the knee and open. Step the left foot through, warrior one. Vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair pose. Drop to skiers. Fold. Halfway lift, hands on shins, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend and open. Stay here or flip your dog. Go back to a three-legged dog. Step your right foot through, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Gaze over the front fingertips. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend and open. Stay here or flip your dog. Come back to a three-legged dog. Step your left foot through, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Spread your fingers. Hands cartwheel to the mat, vinyasa. Exhale as you press back into your downward facing dog. Pause for a breath. Then step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair pose. Drop to skiers. Fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right leg lifts. Bend and open. Stay here or flip your dog. Come back to a three-legged dog. Step your right foot through, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. On your inhale, left leg lifts. Bend and open. Stay here or flip your dog. Come back to a three-legged dog. Step your left foot through. Rise, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Pause for a breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. Stay here or you can drop to your knees. Now we'll come down on the forearms, dolphin plank. Eyes over your thumbs, broaden your shoulders. Lift your hamstrings up. Pull the belly button in. Focus on your breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Take a full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps between your hands. Rise, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Hands to the mat, runner's lunge. Pause. Left hand plants, right arm comes up for a twist. Look for your thumb. Bring the right hand down, rise, crescent lunge. Lift your left heel like you're standing on the back wall. Bend into the front knee. Hands to heart center, twist. Left elbow over the thigh or bring the back of your hand to the outside of your knee. You can stay right here or expand through your arms. Stretching, spreading your fingers. Stay here or bind. Crescent lunge. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse. Side angle. Right forearm to your thigh, left arm up. Spread your fingers. Lift your right side body. Take the bicep over the ear. And breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, rise. Warrior two. Hands to the mat, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left hand plants, side plank. Stack or stagger your feet. Take the right arm up. Now take the bicep over the ear, lifting your right hip. You can drop the left knee as an option. You can lift the right leg, or maybe come to tree. Wild thing. Right foot steps back. We lift our hips. High plank. Vinyasa. Pause for a breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shift forward, high plank. You can drop to your knees as an option. Bring your forearms down, dolphin plank. Or we can walk the feet up for traditional dolphin. Softening the knees, engaging the core. Create space between the ears and the shoulders. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Take a full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pause for a breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Left foot steps between your hands, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Hands to the mat, runner's lunge. Right hand plants, left arm comes up for a twist. Spread your fingers, look for your thumb. Bring the left hand down, rise, crescent lunge. Lift the right heel, hug your inner thigh in toward the midline. Hands to heart center, twist. Right elbow over the thigh or bring the back of your hand to the outside of your knee. Stay here or expand through your arms, spreading your fingers. You can stay here or bind. Left arm comes around the small of your back, right hand to your hip. Crescent lunge. Open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse. Side angle. Left forearm to your thigh, right arm up. Spread your fingers. Lift the left side body. Take the bicep over your ear. Lift your collarbone. Breathe. Stay here or bind. Warrior two. Hands cartwheel to the mat, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Right hand plants, side plank. You can stack or stagger your feet. You can drop your right knee. Lift your right hip. Take the bicep over the ear. Lift your collarbone. Stay here. You can lift your left leg up. Come to tree. Wild thing. Left foot steps back. Lift your hips. High plank, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Knees behind your toes. Pull your belly button in. Drop to skiers. Hands to heart center. Prayer twist. Left elbow over the thigh or take the back of your hand to the outside of your knee. Create space between the ears and the shoulders and then expand if you like through the arms. From here you can take your bicep over your ear or bind. Skier's pose. Drop your hips another inch. Lift all 10 toes up. Spread your toes. Place them back down. Fold. Toe heel your feet hip distance apart. Peace fingers to big toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Elbows go out. Bend the elbows and pull the crown of your head down toward your mat. Take 2 more breaths. Release your toes, toe heel your feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, chair. Drop to skiers, knees behind your toes, hands to heart center, prayer twist, right elbow over the left thigh, or hand to the back of the knee, outside of the knee. Stay here or expand through your arms. You can stay here, you can take the bicep over the ear, or bind. Skier's pose. Drop just a little lower. Lift all 10 toes. Spread them apart. Place them down one at a time. Fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Toe heel your feet apart. Gorilla. Palms of your hands under your feet, toes at your wrists. Pull the crown of your head down. Lengthen your spine. Take one more breath. Release your hands. Garland, crow, or maybe you try a yogi squat. So for crow, we'll bring the mounds of the big toes together. Bend the knees, take them out, plant your hands. Find a focal point for your eyes. Try to bring your knees just underneath your armpits. Lift one foot, and then the other. Two more breaths. Legs go back. Vinyasa. Breathe. Now you can stay here for 5 breaths or walk your feet up about halfway towards your hands, mounds of your big toes together. We'll try grounded leapfrogs. Knees go out, we drop the hips, then we lift up. Knees go out and lift up. Knees go out and up. One more time. And then we'll bring the hands up, or the feet up by the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, high mountain, reach. Fold. Halfway lift, vinyasa. Right foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Rise, crescent lunge. Now I'm going to have you shift your weight forward, come to arrow pose. And then we're going to come all the way up, balancing on the right foot to warrior 3. Start to stand up, arms at your sides. Bring the knee up in front. Eagle on the left. Left leg over, left arm under. Take a full breath in, full breath out, and release. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, vinyasa. Pause for a breath. Left foot steps between your hands, runner's lunge. Rise, crescent lunge. Shift forward, arrow pose. And now we're going to balance on that left foot. Come to warrior 3. Flex your right foot. Arms reaching forward. And now we'll come up to a standing position. Arms at your sides. Right knee up. Eagle on the right. Right leg over. Right arm under. Take a full breath in. Exhale out. Tadasana. Tree pose, right side. Right foot to the inside of your left leg, above or below the knee. Stay here or grow your tree. Lengthening the spine. Lift your heart. Hands come back to heart center. Tadasana. Tree pose, left side. Hands at heart center. Stay right here or grow your tree, wherever you want to take it. Lengthen your spine. Find your breath. Hands come back to heart center. Tadasana. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend and open. Stay here or flip your dog. Come back to a three-legged dog. Step your right foot through, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Straighten your right leg, go back. Arms cartwheel over the right leg, extended pyramid stretch. Aim your nose toward your knee. Right hand to your shin, or maybe you even try a block here. Roll open, triangle. Soften the right knee. Now lift the right side body. Take the bicep over the ear. Lift your collarbone. Bend into the right knee, warrior two. Pivot your toes toward the left side of your mat. Take your hands around to the small of your back, interlacing your fingers. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold. See if you can lift your arms up off of your back as you pull the crown of your head down. Release your hands to the mat, bend your elbows, and draw the crown of your head down a little closer as you press into your feet. Inhale, lift halfway, arms go out like a T. Peace fingers to big toes, exhale, fold. Bend your elbows, let your elbows go out, draw the crown of your head down, full breath in, exhale out, and release. Hands under your face, inhale, lift halfway, pivot your toes toward the top of your mat, step halfway up and out, pyramid. Hands in front of the right foot, either on your mat or to a block. Maybe you take your hands out a little farther out in front as you fold, getting a nice side body stretch. Press your hips toward the back of your mat as you reconnect with your breath. Pressing into the four corners of both feet. Release. Left foot comes up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, high mountain. Reach. Fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Pause for a breath. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Left leg lifts. Bend and open. Stay here or flip your dog. Come back to a three-legged dog. Step your left foot through. Warrior one. open, warrior two. Inhale, lift and straighten. Exhale, bend and press. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Straighten your left leg, go back. Cartwheel your arms over the left leg. Extended pyramid stretch. Aim your nose toward your knee as you press into your feet. Left hand to the outside of your shin, roll open, triangle. Spread your fingers, reach toward the sky, and now lift your left side body as you keep the left knee soft. Take the bicep over your ear, lift your collarbone. Warrior two. Pivot your toes to face the right side of your mat. Bring your hands around, either grab opposite elbows or come to reverse namaste. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Crown of your head down. Release your hands under your face. Maybe you take your feet out a little wider. Draw the crown of your head down a little closer. Turn your fingertips around to face away from you. Walk your hands as far as you can through your legs. Plant your feet and then draw the crown of your head down again. Pause for a breath. Release. Lift halfway. Turn your toes out toward the corners of the mat and we'll lunge to the right and to the left. Lunge to the right and to the left. Again, right and left, right, left. Two more. Come back to the center. Pivot your toes toward the top of the mat. Step halfway up and out with your right foot. Pyramid. Hands to your mat or to your block. Press into the four corners of your feet as you press your hips toward the back of the mat. And breathe. In through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Right foot steps up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. High mountain. Reach. Fold. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Breathe. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. Shift forward. High plank. Pause. Lower all the way down to the mat. Hands back by your ribs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Sphinx pose. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift your chest and your belly as you press into the forearms. Tilt your hip points forward. Keep the core engaged, lengthening your neck. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. You can repeat Sphinx, or we'll go to Locust. Arms can be out in front, out to the sides, or down, reaching down the legs. Flex your feet. On your inhale, lift. Chest comes up, crown of your head being pulled forward, heels being pulled toward the back. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. You can repeat Sphinx or Locust, or we'll take it to bow pose. Knees bent, reach around for your ankles, flexing your feet. On your inhale, lift your chest. Ground down into your thighs. Press your shins toward the back of the room. Hold 3, 2, 1, and release. Right cheek on the mat, arms out like a T, feet apart. Bend your left knee, and now lift your left knee. Take the foot over your body for a scorpion stretch. Left hand comes to spider tip fingers. And release. Switch sides, right knee bends, lift up and over, scorpion stretch. and release. Press back, child's pose. And then I'm going to have you make your way onto your back for bridge. Knees bent, toes pointed straight off the end of your mat. Press your lower back down. On your inhale, press into your feet as you lift your thighs. You can stay right here with your arms at your sides. You can roll your shoulders under. You can interlace your fingers and extend your arms underneath your torso. Take one more breath here and release. Knock your knees together, bring them apart. Inhale, rise, bridge pose. Make sure the back of your head is on the mat so that your neck is in a neutral position. Take one more breath and release. Knock your knees, bring them apart. One more time, bridge, or maybe you take it to wheel. Inhale, rise. For wheel, you can bring your hands by your ears and press up. No wheels today?
Not over here. Nope.
Okay. And release. Bring your feet the width of your mat, arms out like a T. Knock your knees together in constructive rest. Slowly drop both knees to the right. Come up to the center. Drop both knees to the left. And center. Bring your feet and knees together. Drop the knees open. Recline butterfly. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and find your breath. Lift your knees up, pull your knees into your chest for just a moment. Wrap your arms around your shins, rounding that back. And then we're going to stretch both legs up, hands behind your head or under your bottom for switches. Lower the right leg to a hover, and we switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the mounds of your big toes together. Hands either behind your head or hands underneath your bottom. We're going to lower the legs down for 4, 3, 2 to your hover, then up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, and up. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Up. Bend to tabletop. Bicycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, aim your shoulder toward the opposite knee. Lift your shoulder blade up off of the mat. Breathe. We've got 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to chest. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Rock and roll to a seated position. We're going to do a seated pigeon today. So feet are down, knees are bent. We're going to take the right leg and cross the ankle over the top of the left thigh. Now, the closer in you are, the more intense your stretch is going to be. So if it's a little too much, lean back. To make it more intense, sit up a little taller. Maybe bring your leg in a little closer. Flex your right foot and try to press the right knee out away from your shoulder. Now breathe. Release. Switch sides. Flex your left foot. Press the left knee away from your shoulder. You guys feel that? Take one more breath and release. We're going to roll back down. Legs come up. Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. Bring the mounds of your big toes together. Flex your feet. From here, you can take the legs over your head to plow if you like. Your feet don't have to touch the floor. From plow, you can go to a supported shoulder stand, lifting your legs up, straightening your hips. Come back to plow, and then roll down one vertebra at a time, and we'll all meet with our knees and our chest. Stretch your left leg out on your mat, right knee is in. Right arm goes out to the side, supine twist. See if you can stack your hips. Then take your right shoulder and roll open. Right arm goes out to the side and release. Pull the left knee into your chest. Pause here. Stretching the right leg out on your mat. Supine twist. Pull the left knee across your chest. See if you can stack your hips. Left arm goes out, then roll that left shoulder open. See if you can bring the shoulder down. You can look up at the ceiling. You can turn your head to gaze at your left hand. Come back to the center, happy baby. Lift your feet, take your knees out wide. Take your hands through your legs and grab the outside bottoms of your feet. And then pull down. Take your knees out a little wider. Press your lower back to your mat. Take a full breath in. Slow exhale. And release. Make your way to your Shavasana. Corpse pose. Take a full breath in, and as you exhale, surrender. Start to make small movements with your fingers, toes, along your spine. Bend your knees one at a time, planting your feet on your mat. Roll all the way over onto your right side and pause for a breath. Using your hands, push yourself up to a seated position, crossing your legs. Sit up tall and rest your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes take one more full breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thumbs to your third eye. Namaste. Have a great Monday, everyone. Brad, you want to talk about the change in schedule?
Yes, so you should have received an email with our updated schedule. We're kind of moving things around a little bit. We teased you guys with some details last week. But check that email for the full new schedule. We've got some morning classes. We'll be sticking with some noon classes throughout the week. And we've also got some evening classes, of which I will be doing the first one today at 5:15. So make sure you check it out for a good cardio class.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye. It's awkward when I wave and I have to walk up here and then turn it off. So.